Okay, we're here to pour the rotor. This is the first one I'm going to pour. It's an experimental, of course. I use the fiberglass polyester resin, and they recommend about 2% of the hardener inside. I'm putting roughly 1%, a little over 1%. It's going to take a little longer to dry, and I got in no hurry. I'm going to let it dry overnight. Now the preparation here, what I did is I put wow, the tip of this thing is magnetic. So I put the fiberglass that we use in chiprock repairs. I put it over each one of them. Prior to that, I had cleaned it with trichloroethene 111. And believe me, you have to open the windows because it doesn't take long, you get hammered. I put a mold. I made a mold here. The mold is aluminum tape on the inside and the outside perimeters, and I guess I'm pretty close to pouring it. I'm going to only cover them halfway so that I have still an air gap between the actual the space in between the two magnets, so that the air is going to move between the rotors and also cool down the stator at the same time. So I'm going to mix it now. I'm going to put in my hardener. Inside the resin, I put I got 10 ounces of resin, I got 2 ounces of talcum powder, baby powder, and I put in about 2 ounces also of chopped up fiberglass cloth. This one right here. I chopped it up into all little fine particles. Maybe I'm going a little overboard, but you know, that's the way you learn. I think I should have maybe had it more liquidy, because now it tends to stick. You see, look what's happening, but too much fiberglass. Well, at least this one's full of resin. Yeah, I probably was better off making it out of with no fiberglass inside. Look at it. It's extra strength here. Whoa. Well. At the worst case there, I'm going to fill in as much as I can on the inside, and I'll mix another fresh, more liquidy batch. Also, if you notice, I put the fiberglass tape over the magnets themselves because I want some of this resin to protect the magnets. The magnets are nickel, copper, nickel, and the more expensive ones gave you a coating of resin over them, and they were like an extra $100 for those ones. These ones here, I didn't buy the ones with the resin because I knew I was going to impregnate them and cover them myself. You see, it's not running the way it should be. This should be more liquid, so I'm probably going to have to make a separate pour. I'll do what I can, and then, you know, the next one I'm not going to put any fiberglass inside. I mean, yeah, extra strength, but there's a limit. It becomes too much bonding, you know, it sticks to itself, which is good for some, like in the stator. I'm definitely going to put a lot of this stuff. I want the stator to be solid. I'm also going to put a glass. I have a buddy in the sandblasting. He gave me some recycled glass. They use recycled glass. They crush it up and they use it for sandblasting. And glass being an excellent conductor of heat, I'm going to use that inside the stator resin, among other things. When I get to that, I'll have a video showing what I'm doing over there. Yeah, this stuff is going to be strong. It's just that it's a little harder to apply. Well, it's okay. At least in between the magnets, it's going to be very, very solid. Oh, there's my compressor going on. Hang on, I'm going to unplug it. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'll just mix a little more right after, and I'm gonna just liquid form, just to make it smooth and more covered, you know. But I'm glad though. I have no regrets there that I'm using fiberglass inside the mix in the center portion, because it's going to be extremely strong here, extremely. And I'm noticing actually that the solids is staying here, and if you look closely, the liquids are going to the outer, all the way. They're covering the fiberglass I put prior, the one for the chip rock. The phone, the compressor, what's next? Okay. I want the liquids to go back there. Yeah, liquid form, it would have been already done the job. It would have poured all around. It would have found its own level. Like now, you see that's an issue. The level may be slightly off. Well, I'm going to bring it a little lower than I really want it. And then I'm going to top it up with just strictly liquid form. Just so that it's self-leveling. Because I checked the level of the platform on the floor, and it's really level. Yeah. Okay, so I'll show you the final product when it's done.